I'll stare at a weld all day long, where some dudes like cars or some people like trucks. A good looking weld represents, to me, I know the quality. I know what goes into like a nice looking weld.
You can look at their hands, see the calluses, see the cuts, see the, scabs, burns. It's, there's nothing glamorous about it. Kind of come up with this idea to bring some talented people together in the fabrication welding fields, mechanical fields, drafting, tuning, everything that has to do with our industry. And we've been very fortunate to have Brett, aka Focus on the Arc, join us for our first episode.
I was living in Las Vegas and I got into welding. I heard that welders made good money, and I was pretty good with a pencil. I could draw really well. So I went back to New York, went to weld school, and I've been welding for about 11 years now.
Brett's at the top of his craft. He's and he's going to continue to do that.
Welding to some people is a job. Welding to me and fabrication to me and building stuff with my hands and metal fabrication is what drives me.
It's something you do day in and day out, just like breathing.
You notice welds before you notice anything else. And when you're at the airport, you're looking at welds. When you're on a boat, you're looking at welds, handrails. It's everything. It is life. It's kind of weird, but I'm weird.
Fabrication has many different facets, from shipbuilding to bridge building to welding super thin titanium pieces for aerospace.
When you put down work, when you do anything with your hands, that's you. You know what I mean? That's your reflection of your name, of who you are. Like, if somebody comes over and says, "Who did this?" they're either going to be stoked about it or they're not going to be stoked about it. And I live off from being stoked about, or having people stoked about my work. So when I lay down a bead and it doesn't look right, it'll bug me all night long. I'll go home, it'll kill me, man, because I'll be like, I'm taking that weld back out.
He's not content with what he did yesterday. He's not content with what he did 30 seconds ago. He's always trying to outdo himself. He's always trying to outperform himself. He doesn't care what the guy next to him's doing. And ultimately it comes down to, you gotta compete with yourself.
I have bad days. There's days I don't want to come to work. There's days that I've been in undercarriages of big machinery with grease and cold, and I've welded in the rain. I've welded in a foot of water. I've shown up with the flu, and I fight through all of it, and now nothing really surprises me, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody's like, "Hey man, I need you to weld in this tough spot," I don't sweat it really, because I've probably been there like 40 times, you know what I mean?
I think the most talented people in our craft, you're never gonna see their work. Their work's flying through the sky right now. Their work's out digging in the dirt. Their work's running down a set of tracks on a train, running down the highway. That's what they do. That's who they are. They're craftsmen, they're tradesmen.
Show up or shut up, man, just lay it down.